never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough,
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Am I on? I'm sure you could probably hear me. What's up? Happy New Year. I don't know. Is it Happy New Year or Happy New Year's? S or no S? I don't know. Happy New Year. I don't drink alcohol. I'm too old to go to a club. I'm here with you tonight. I got my kid with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a nice, quiet night at home. I have some things planned. As usual, we're going to probably be interrupted by a Tommy situation. I'm not really sure if and when he's going to be out there. But it looks to me like President Trump might be live soon. I'm sort of trying to figure out where exactly to look at that because I can't look at right side. Is Trump is live on Fox News. Okay. So Fox News has the tree up there. Is this tree going to turn into Trump or something? Is that how that works? Trump live. Because I got to do my disclaimer real quick, so hold on. No. I hate all these other stupid networks that say live, but it's not really live. I don't know. Is it going to be on the White House? Is it on the White House? Do you know if it's on the White House? Is it at the White House? Is he going to be live? Is it like actually at the White House? Because if it's at the White House, it's probably going to be live on the White House. And anything that's on the White House is open season. You know what I mean? So, hey, all right. Happy New Year. The numbers have stabilized as you see. It's all good. You know, people roll from trend to trend to trend to trend. So, we are going to be, it says, be notified. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Live. No. Fox News. Live. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got it. We are waiting. I'm going to put it on my other screen here. So, we're live on Rumble and YouTube right now. It's going to be a great evening. I'm glad you're joining me, whether you're getting ready to go out right now or you're just going to stay in like I am. Welcome. Please like the stream, subscribe to my channel. I have been going through the end of the year YouTube cleansing that happens. I've lost a couple subscribers, but nothing more than a couple bots. You know what I mean? That's all that is. The after hours show will be on Rumble only. If we do see a Tommy situation, if not, we'll just stick here all night long. I did get a few additional things. Look, I got a sign right there. See the sign? I thought it was going to be way bigger. That's okay. It's kind of worked out perfectly. I got some more books too. Oh my goodness. Did I get some books? And I got a book and I opened up the book and there was a calculation. I went, wow, like a math calculator. Oh no. And then I opened to another place, another calculator. Every place I opened to the book like 30 times, every page there was a calculation. So, oh no, what did I buy? Nice, cowboy. Hi, Pat, Chris, Thomas. I see a lot of familiar names. Hi, everybody. So this is what we got going on right now. Right above me. Oh, do you like my thumbnail? Here, I'll let you see it real quick. You like my thumbnail? Isn't that good? I thought it was pretty good, huh? That's me. All right. Right above me, we have the generic, typical, everybody watches it, New Year's Eve live from New York ball dropping. Usually balls dropping in my vicinity is not something I'm interested in, but in this case, I will allow it. I will fucking allow it. Now, like I said, it wasn't a joke. It's not just for the camera. I don't drink alcohol. I drink way too many energy drinks and way too much coffee, but I'm not a drinker at all. We have a lot of things planned. But first, let me say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. No. Kids, this broadcast is fucking not for you, okay? Go play Minecraft. Go do something else. No. I say fuck a lot. I'm not dealing with you. Get the hell out of here. I set my stream to 18 and plus for a reason. The words and opinions that come out of this right here are mine and mine alone. You are not responsible for what I say. In turn, I am not responsible for what you say. I am not responsible for anything anyone says on any of the videos that I play, any of the IRL situations. Just because they say it does not mean I completely agree. I am a grown-up adult. I am very comfortable with overall supporting someone and also disagreeing with them from time to time. You can say fuck on YouTube. Yes, Fiona, you can. Svarter Brander, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a member for the 1 month. I really appreciate it. Yes. I am AI. Actually, I'm not AI yet. I will be turning the AI button on. You won't even notice because it's AI. But if you could like the stream, share it. It's New Year's. Other people don't know we're here. Invite somebody who you know. If you know somebody's by themselves, they don't have to be by themselves. Invite them into here. Even if they're not political, give me an hour and they'll be ordering a fire engine red hat. 1 hour. So, if you'd like to know about my books, I put some pictures up on the Twitter. If you don't know about my Twitter, I do have a twit. I will never, ever be able to call it X. I have tried multiple times. And there she is, Colleen. Colleen, I just got done laughing my ass off at an AI video, and you were the subject. Colleen, you made it quite a name for yourself, haven't you there? Holy crap. Happy New Year, Colleen. Happy New Year. Hey, Colleen, is it Happy New Year or Happy New Years with an S on the end? What's up, Lord Prank in the house? What's up? Oh. Cowboy RC gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. We went up to about 1,000. Then, it happens. We went down to about 800. But now we're floating about 900. What did you watch about me? Oh my God, you have not seen it? There's no way you didn't see it, Colleen. Are you serious? Hold on. If I can get it, I'll play it on stream. You know what? If I can get it, I'll send it to you. If you want me to play it on stream, I will. But it was on my feed. Hold on a second. I swear I saw it. It like you can't. I don't think I shared it. I don't remember exactly who made it. There's so many people making them now. You have not seen anything or heard of anything? Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Wait. Damn, can somebody send me that? It's so good, Colleen. They made you look like a badass. It was your rant. that was like going off. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can just search. And your name was a part of it too. Let me see if I can just search latest. Laura, thank you so much for joining. Oh, I need to make sure I put it on live chat. Colleen, no, I haven't, and I'd love to see it. Oh my God, wait, I have to find it. Can somebody help me find that? I swear I had it earlier. I was looking at it too. I was looking at it and I was laughing my ass off. Not at you, Colleen. It was wonderful. It was so good. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I'm searching for your name and that's not working out. Yeah, it's on X. Hold on. Maybe Miss Mary or something like that. Wait. Was it just Ryan made it? Hold on. Wait. Oh my God, here it is. Okay, I got it. We're going to watch it real quick. Okay. Colleen, is it okay if I watch the I don't think you have a choice. It's just, you didn't make it. Oh my goodness, Colleen. What's up, Chronic Karma? Yeah, 2025 was pretty good for me. Let's watch this real quick, and then I was going to tell you guys what I thought of 2025. It was pretty good for me. I did a lot. I went to a house, you know, I bought this shirt. All kinds of stuff happened to me. I met Colleen and Polly and Tommy and all kinds of new friends, right, guys? Okay. Wow. This is what this says. I'm gonna read it to you in case you're watching on a phone and it's hard to see. It says, this Oregon lady Colleen just ended politics forever. This load of truth bombs is brought to you by our pal, Tommy for Trump 420. I love how he says 420, like it's not 420. I sprinkled music on it for flavor. She went full nuclear, no holding back, epic rant. You won't believe what she drops. Pure fire. Watch now. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to copyright this section of it. So the I might have to edit it later, but that's okay. We're going to play it just the way it is, okay? You ready, Colleen? Wait, we're going to put it up here. So they're okay. All right. I didn't plan this, but this is what it's going to be. Are you ready? I just want to make sure that Colleen's... Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's do this. All right, first off, I want to say to the governor of America, fuck you. Fuck you. And you know what? You are a disgrace. You failed. You get a 0. You do nothing for these fucking people. You're nothing but a bunch of libtards, all far left, destroying the people of Portland. And you know what? No wonder 13 counties went out of your state. Because you're a fucking flip bitch. And you know what? If I was you, I'd be watching your backyard, your front yard. You like this shit? People being fucking harassed, telling them to kill themselves when they're doing their fucking job. Kiss my fucking big white ass, you dumb bitch.
We love ice.
We do love ice.
What do you think about Tina Kotex?
Say, dumb bitch, dumb bitch.
What do you think about turning the state red?
Absolutely, 100%, and it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
13 counties went out of the state and
Yeah.
go to Idaho territory and go red.
Yeah.
Because of your dumb bitches. You dumb bitches.
I want to join that. I want to go
You
to
want
Idaho.
us to elect a female
What up?
president?
God bless you guys, bro.
For this mayor and governor. And now I want to say to the people of Oregon, your food stamps are going to go away. As they should. Get up and go to work. Get a job.
Yep.
Take care of your fucking family. You know what? One parent should go to every classroom in this state and make sure that these libtards, they trying to indoctrinate our kids.
Our parents should be way more involved in the schools.
Transgenders. How dare you go against God like that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you guys think you really are?
Children
You
are
make me
perfect the
fucking
way they
sick.
are.
You make me sick. You want to put us? You want us to take care of this kind of stuff? We will. We can. That's
Yeah.
what it's coming to.
Yeah.
Protect your children. Protect the kids. Protect the kids. College kids, especially in the state, you're all just saying kumbaya, taking liberal arts.
Liberal arts and shit.
Really, that's gonna.
You guys seen what it was like at the colleges the last 2 days? It's
Trump.
pathetic.
Now this is Trump. Trump, you need to go nuclear. I'm not kidding you. Squeeze the shit out of the city. These guys are saying kill yourself. We're
Yeah.
gonna kill your families. This is bullshit. This wouldn't stand. I'm from Long Beach, California, and I've lived everywhere. Even Modesto, right next to you, sir. And you know what? I had to get the hell out of there. Because you scum is like you dumb bitches.
Yeah, yeah. New scum is worse. I think new scum is worse. He's any man that crosses his legs like that when he sits is a soy boy, bro.
You know? And people
She's a
think-
real white woman. Yeah, exactly. Nah, she's a badass.
Yeah, I am.
She's a badass. We love
I'm
Colin.
in my late 60s. I've been through the school of hard knocks. I've never had nothing easy. I've cleaned toilets and cleaned beds and picked fields and worked on fishing boats and worked on fish. I worked my ass off. And now I'm pissed. Because you're not going to take away America, dumb bitches.
Nope.
Chicago, those people are go get Chicago. Trump, go get
Yeah.
them. We're done. We voted you to do something for us now. Do it.
Invoke the Insurrection Act.
America first. America first.
Stop sending money out of the country.
Yeah, America first. We voted you in. Help us.
That was our very own Colleen. Colleen, take a bow. Colleen, that was great. I'm so happy that they included that. Hey, you never know what's going to happen when you go out there. You might be immortalized forever. Think about this. All those times Nick Shirley went out, you know, they finally paid off for him. I know about like how much money you would make from a video that makes a certain amount. He probably made what he made last year on that one video. You know, the video about the Leering Center. I wish they could have talked more clearly. I was worried about the part I said when I told her what's out here. We'd end up in her backyard. Yeah, it was a little hard to hear at sometimes, Colleen, but it was more the music than it was you. It's hard to go out there and like, you know, get a clear thing. Hello, Rebby. Laura, how you doing? I saw Courtney. Courtney, what's up? I didn't want to interrupt all that, but hi, Courtney. So, Nick Shirley just opened up. We did the hearing. There's a whole lot for everybody. Force truck to take notice. Yep. No. Nick Shirley did a lot of damage to the Somalian population in this country. Because, I mean, let's be real. Would you take your kid to a daycare run by, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to, I'm not saying you steer your kid to people like you, but wouldn't you take your kid to an American daycare? I'm sorry, but maybe this might seem a little racist to say. This is going to be weird because it's like, it's going to be sort of racist, but it's not going to be like pro white people at all. I would much rather, it wouldn't even be a decision for me to make. If I had two daycares to drop my kid off and I had to pick one, and one was run by a bunch of Islamic, Somalian, or otherwise burqa, wee little window, or all black owned and operated daycare, I wouldn't even have to think about the decision. Like Black American, like all the ladies in there were Black, it was owned by a Black family. I would pick the Black family. Like it wouldn't even be, it's like a 100% to 0%. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't even be a decision. That's why I don't understand a lot of the racism perpetrated by Black people. Is like y'all have been here for a long ass time. I mean, the whole slavery that ended way before I was even alive. I was born in 1978. So that was like way before I was alive. Y'all be like, this is your country too. When I don't look at a Black person that's from here as like a Black whatever, I look at them as an American. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you have a Black guy, right? And he has cornrows, and I hate to be stereotypical about it, but let's just say he's the stereotypical Black guy, right? Cornrows, or dreadlocks, gold teeth. He block bleeds weed on the weekends. He lives in Third Ward. He sags his pants. He's an independent rapper on the weekends. His mama and them, they sell food on like during the week when they're not going to the church groups. They have all the stereotypical crap that you would have in a Black family, right? If the Chinese military rolls up on the shores of Galveston Island down here in Texas, guess what? Me and old Levante, I got an AR-15 with his name on it. We gonna fight together. You know why? Because he's not a Black American or an African American. Motherfucker never been to Africa. He's just an American. But they can't like wrap their head around someone like me wearing a hat like this, saying that I don't look at them as an African or a Black American, that I just look at them as an absolute equal. An absolute equal. If I go to a job interview and the boss is Black, I'm not gonna notice. I'm gonna be trying to get the job. You know what I mean? There's no like direct racism towards what they think it is. Colleen says, yes, protect Nick Shirley. He needs some security, like immediately. He needs like armed security guards, like immediately all around him. His life is in danger. He should, honestly, I know he probably won't because he's super, super brave, but he should keep his ass put for a while. You know what I mean? Seriously, he should keep his ass put. And that's another thing, Rebby. If I moved to a place like China or Russia, before I even moved, I would learn base level Mandarin or base level the Ruskis, base level Russian. I would learn their customs, how not to offend them. I would learn how their life works, like in China, like how you turn on the hot water. If you know anything about China, you know that you don't just turn on the hot water like you do in Tennessee or over in Florida. You just turn the water and it's hot in like 3 seconds. No. In China, you got to turn the water and push a button, and then you got to come back in 30 minutes and then the water will be hot. That's not how it works here. So I would learn all the ins and outs of all that stuff before I went. I don't understand these people. So like the thing with the whole I think we should stop. I'm in favor of not calling Black Americans African Americans ever again. Because guess what? Here's the sad truth and the sad reality, okay? And this is not a hot take because it's the truth. It's not one of those facts that you kind of manipulate to be your own fact like the liberals do. It's an actual legitimate fact that Black people were sold into slavery by Africans. And if you take a random Black person who was American born, American bred, grew up in an American high school, has an American wife, American kids, and you put him in the room with a bunch of African people, guess what? Guess who gonna fight? Guess who don't like each other? Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but African people do not like black people. Did you know that? Did you know that African people are racist as fuck against American blacks? Did you know that? Way more. I would venture to say that Africans are more racist against black Americans than white Americans are against black Americans. Because I don't like people on an individual basis. If you are an asshole and you happen to be black, I don't like you. It's not because you're black. It's because you're a dick. That's why. If you're a beautiful person and you're a Chinese whatever, you're a beautiful person. It doesn't matter to me. Maybe that's a hot take for myself, but I don't know. So this year, I want to talk about 2025, and then we'll get into the baby Trump videos, because I know you guys are staring at the baby Trump video. Go and play the damn video. So 2025, at the end of last year, I set a milestone by reaching like 10,000 subscribers. I was like almost in tears. I couldn't believe that many people wanted to watch me talk and watch what I had to do. You know, I made a bunch of videos near the election that really popped off. A couple got over 100,000 views. Now I have one that's over almost 3 million views on one of my shorts. That's crazy. I've had better numbers since October in my stream than in any time. Now the stream has quieted down a bit because Portland's quieted down because people have seen Tommy. And once you've seen it, you know, you kind of seen it. And that's okay. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing on through. Alex Electric Gaming. Uh-oh. Looks like your membership fell off, Alex. We'll have to figure out how to get you another one. You'll probably get one. We need people like you to help us get the truth, because mainstream media has been... Well, mainstream media has been lying. And until... What was it? Like the Monroe Doctrine or something? Where... What was that? Something where the media cannot lie. Oh my God. Is he live already? Is Tommy live already? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's watch Baby Trump.
So, Mr. President, thank you for coming. This can be pretty vulnerable. I just want to start simple. How are you feeling today?
How am I feeling? I feel tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Probably better than anyone's
Thomas,
ever
thank
felt
you for the
sitting on this
10
couch,
gifted.
by the way. People come in here sad, broken, confused. Not me. I'm winning mentally. Very stable feelings. Doctors say it all the time.
Okay. And what brings you here?
Well, they said it would be good optics. I don't know who they are, but they're always saying things. Apparently, if you're successful, people want you to talk about your feelings. I think it's a scam, total scam, but here I am.
Do you feel stressed at all?
Stressed? No. I cause stress. Big difference. Other people get stressed watching me win. That's on them. I sleep beautifully, too. 3 or 4 hours. And sometimes I don't sleep at all. Sleepy Joe sleeps, too, but not in a good way.
Let's talk about relationships. Any difficult ones in your life?
Oh, plenty. The media, very abusive relationship, by the way. I give them ratings. They lie about me. Democrats, totally toxic. Foreign leaders, some good, some very bad. Kim Jong-un, a.k.a. Rocket Man, he liked me. Wrote me beautiful letters. Very affectionate guy. People don't talk about that enough.
Do you ever feel misunderstood?
All the time, constantly. People hear what I say, but they don't hear it. I say greatest economy ever. They say controversial. I say secure the border wall. They say racist. And how dare you? It's unbelievable, truly unbelievable.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel right. Because when everyone's against you and you're still winning, that tells you everything. Lincoln had haters. Me, tremendous haters. Well, I guess Tampon Tim has haters too, but he deserves the hate, let me tell you.
And why do you think people should subscribe to the Baby News Network?
Because it's the best channel on YouTube, quite frankly. Everybody says it. The funniest videos, the smartest jokes, the most beautiful ratings you've ever seen. Much more beautiful than yours, no offense. And if you don't subscribe to the Baby News Network, then we are never doing this again.
Okay, Mr. President, I've just subscribed. Now let's move on and try a grounding exercise. Take a deep breath.
I breathe very well. The best breathing. Doctors are amazed by my lungs. They said, sir, these are powerful lungs. Maybe the best lungs they've ever seen. See? Very grounded, believe me.
Good. Now tell me about something that angers you.
Where do I start? Low ratings, fake polls, fake news, windmills, killing birds. The real anger is when they cheat and then look you in the eye and say, everything was fair, sir. Or when they try to lock you up for doing absolutely nothing wrong.
Do you ever feel the need to prove yourself?
Do I feel the need to prove myself? No, but I enjoy it. It's like a hobby. Somebody doubts me, I win again, they cry, rinse and repeat. Very relaxing, actually. Better than therapy, in my opinion.
What about criticism? How do you handle that?
Very well, actually. I respond publicly, immediately, strongly, sometimes at 3 a.m. on Truth Social, because that's when truth hits you the hardest. People say, ignore it. Why? I'm right. Silence is weakness. Everybody knows that.
Do you ever doubt yourself?
Absolutely not. Doubt is for people without instincts. My instincts are tremendous. You don't doubt a hurricane, you don't doubt gravity, and quite frankly, you don't doubt me.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Honestly, nothing. But if I had to pick, maybe I'd be less generous. I give people too many chances. Look at some of these politicians, total disasters. I elevated them, and most of them are just disappointing, so sad.
Final question. What do you want people to understand about you?
That I care a lot, more than they think. I want the country to win. I want people to win. I want therapists to win, unless they didn't vote for me, of course. But I'm confident because I'm right. Big difference, by the way.
That's actually very insightful.
I know it was. People say therapy changes you. It didn't change me, to be honest. It just confirmed me. So this was great. Seriously, tremendous session. Probably your best one ever.
Will you be coming back?
Maybe. But it depends on the ratings of this session. So look, I hope this little session made you feel better. I did most of the talking, most of the heavy lifting. Everybody saw it. We can do this again, same time next week. My team will send you the invoice because honestly, I should be getting paid for this. All right, folks, so remember to take a deep breath, stay mentally strong, and as always, MAGA
Wins
again.
All right, so I didn't realize Tommy was going to be live this early. It is very, very early. Do I keep the videos I had queued up and we just go right to Rumble right now and just go start the late show broadcast? Yeah, you got him up right above here. It says Tommy Live, downtown Portland, for the Black Bloc pro-Palestine. So what do you think we should do? So we're going to do a poll real quick, just so I make sure I do what the people want. You know what I mean? So more videos and Tommy Rumble later or Rumble Tommy now. Later now. Okay, this is for if we go to Rumble and stop the YouTube right now, okay? So here's a poll. Uh-oh. Hi, Polly. Happy New Year. While we're waiting, we'll watch a piece of this real quick.
Okay, so we have some pretty big news coming from the President of the United States himself on New Year's Eve. It's being reported straight from him. We are removing the National Guard from Chicago, Los Angeles, and Portland, despite the fact that crime has been greatly reduced by having these great patriots in those cities. And only by that fact. Portland, Los Angeles, and Chicago were gone if it weren't for the federal government stepping in. We will come back, perhaps in a much different and stronger form, when crime begins to soar again. Only a question of time. It is hard to believe that these Democrat mayors and governors, all of whom are greatly incompetent, would want us to leave, especially considering the great progress that has been made, straight from the president himself. Now, just to clear up some confusion about the Guard being deployed to Portland, the president is referring to the fact that troops were ready to go to Portland. However, there was a lot of pushback, a judge who said you cannot deploy to Portland, so that's what he's referring to. The National Guard never officially made it to this specific ICE building in Portland, but they were on standby. And the troops in Oregon were specifically getting ready for this particular deployment, because troops are technically always on standby, getting ready for some sort of mission, or always training. But the troops that the president is referring to, they were getting ready to go to Portland, but again, they just never made it. Now, speaking of Portland, what exactly is happening right now with this Portland ICE situation? I'm sure everyone is aware a lot of the attention was on protesters and federal agents clashing at the Portland ICE building. Well, the story has really expanded beyond the borders of the ICE building. The story is really more about ICE agents doing field operations, and a lot of these protesters or observers, they've just been moving away from the building and following agents or tracking what they're doing.
We have an active investigation. We're conducting an arrest.
What the fuck?
You guys are pieces of shit, though. You guys ain't cops? What the fuck are you?
Fucking cops. Why you
The
guys
fuck
say
are you?
police?
You guys are... ¿Cómo se llama, doña? ¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama, compa? A la
Hijos de
verga
su
con estos
pinches
hijos de su
putos.
puta
Hijos de la
madre.
verga.
You
Go
guys-
Ah, it's pretty close, guys.
And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure to please like the video. It's the #1 way you guys are helping this channel. It also helps others see the videos as well. It's a massive help, and we have been covering
No,
this
don't
Portland
leave. You
story
should super
since
chat me
June.
first,
Almost
Carlo.
every week we talk about
Carlin.
Portland, so it helps out a lot. And I want to
Carlone
make sure
Michaels.
people know what's going on.
You should give me
here.
some of your money
Now,
first.
interesting enough, none of the protesters have ever gone on camera and said, we have really left the ICE building and we're doing other things. However, very recently, the BC Preacher, please go follow him on X, go follow him on Facebook as well. He is one of my favorite journalists on the ground in Portland. He does amazing work. Go follow him. He managed to capture this clip.
But this is fucking pointless at this point.
So would you say that the protest is pretty much dead?
No.
No, you think it's alive?
No, we have a whole bunch of other shit in the works that has nothing to do with y'all.
So
We're not working on the ground right now. It's too cold. Feds don't come out as much. We have plans for the spring, and we have things in the works, yeah.
So when you,
Most people that I know have been consistent since June, have had their plans, or are doing work in other places in their community,
Right.
or have plans to come back and have things in the works that are going to be bigger for the summer.
So why is that interview significant? Well, it gives us an indication that protesters are doing other things, and yes, it's getting cold, but also when you review the footage that's happening outside in the greater Portland area, and you see some of the faces that you recognize from the Portland ICE building, it's very easy to start connecting the dots that a lot of these protesters or advocates, they're doing other things. Because standing in front of the ICE building, like you just heard in that clip, it doesn't necessarily do much if the federal agents are not leaving the building. So a lot of protesters have decided to venture out, be a part of their community, and start to push back that way. In fact, I want to show you guys, all of the sudden in Oregon, we are starting to see different counties and areas declare states of emergency because of ICE activity. Throughout the entire period from June to October, when we saw all of the clashes between ICE agents and protesters, this never happened. But then when protesters started to leave the area, started to go out into their communities, get involved, now we're starting to see all of these states of emergencies.
While Multnomah County Chair Jessica Vega Peterson has just declared an emergency in response to ongoing ICE activity. Officials say the declaration will provide the county with increased flexibility and direction as it continues to deal with, quote, harmful U.S. immigration and customs enforcement activity. For example, the declaration will make it easier for the county to request emergency help from the state and will ensure that Multnomah County agencies continue to comply with the state's sanctuary statute.
And obviously, this is a very big deal to advocates or protesters. What means more to the movement of pushback? Standing in front of the federal building or getting an entire county to declare a state of emergency? I will let you guys decide.
Your family
But in
saw you
my
on TV? That's
opinion,
awesome.
And what I have been reporting and observing, there seems to be a direct correlation of the lack of protesting has extended to the more of this ice tracking or more policies being changed in different counties throughout Oregon. Okay, now from here, I want to circle back to the BC preacher. He has an amazing video I want you guys to see. And again, go support him on X and Facebook. Go.
By the way, I pause it just to let you know what we're going to do. It's 53% now, 47% later. That's really, really close to make a decision for everybody. So look, I'm going to show you. Here's the poll. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of both, okay? We're going to watch this T-Sply video, and there's about 11 more minutes of it. He's covering the BC preacher, friend of the show. He's going to cover some other things related to Portland, right? We'll watch this one, and then I'll keep the rest of it queued up. I have lots. I have like 9 or 10 more videos, 9 or 10. So we'll keep that queued up. We will switch over to Rumble after this T-Sply video, and we will just do the rest of the broadcast tonight on Rumble. Oh, by the way, I have officially been approved for the Rumble partner program or whatever it's called. So it looks like I'm an official content creator over on Rumble now too, which is badass. It took forever to get approved for that, but that's good news. It looks like I'll be making some money over on Rumble. So if you're not following me on Rumble, subscribing on YouTube and following on Rumble is the same thing. And being a member on YouTube and subscribing on Rumble, that's the same thing. So if you're confused, that's what it is. Subscribing is memberships. Following is subscribing. I know it's kind of confusing, but Tony P in the house. What's up? Woo. 10 Hey, 10 man. What's up? Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year's. Tony P. I know you're gonna go out and do something crazy. Yeah, let's finish this and then we'll switch over to Tommy. We're gonna have to go to Rumble though. I can't play Tommy on YouTube.
Portland Ice Building.
You guys, it's Monday, December 29th, Portland, Oregon, 6:15 p.m. I'm down here at the Portland Ice Facility, and you see what's around me in the background? You see all this? Nothing. There's nothing down here. In fact, look at that. It's dark. 6:15 p.m. Monday, December 29th. There is nothing happening down here.
There's a reason why the BC preacher has that tone in his voice, and he's pointing out, look at this, it's dark. Remember, this has looked like a war zone for quite some time, and he's simply pointing out the fact that the posture from the ice building themselves, the posture meaning, are they in a defensive posture? Are they ready to block off protesters? This is a very lax posture. The fact that the floodlights are shut down, this is day and night compared to what this facility had to go through and these federal agents. And again, this is why I highly suspect that the Trump administration is telling the National Guard, stand down as of right now, because it looks like things are under control.
That means it's a wrap. Yep. It's done. Mission accomplished. You have
Hello,
one thing over here on the corner right behind me under the building, under the awning. I'll go over there and see what's going on, but there is absolutely nobody down here. There is no floodlights on top of the building.
This is also very significant because Kristi Noem said we're going to be awarding $4 million to this facility. So just keep that in mind as well. I mean, these officers are not complacent. They know anything can happen, but the fact that the building doesn't have floodlights on and it looks like a very lax posture, you don't even have the agents on top of the building. Again, BC Preacher was really able to capture a moment a lot of people are not realizing and a lot of people are not seeing why this is a big deal.
I just want to publicly say that T-Sply never puts me in his videos.
Completely dark. No presence down here whatsoever. Look over here.
Again, I highly advise go follow the BC Preacher. He has been in the trenches and has been doing this for a long time as far as his coverage with these types of events. So thank you so much for your hard work, and Happy New Year and God bless. Now, I also want to show you guys why I think a lot of protesters are shifting the way that they are protesting or advocating against ICE, because the numbers simply speak for themselves as far as how much work has been done in Oregon. Oregon saw at least 1,100 immigration arrests in 2025. Now, to some of you, you might be thinking that number doesn't sound that high, but when you look at the landscape of Oregon, that is a very high number, considering logistically speaking, very difficult to navigate around Oregon. You only have a certain amount of time or a certain window in Oregon as far as how the weather will cooperate with agents. And even under the headline, it says arrests in Oregon in 2025 almost 10 times as high as previous years. So this is a very high number considering. So keep that in mind, that a lot of advocates, they do keep track of this type of information. And if you're an advocate, again, why would I stand in front of an ICE building when, you know, all of the standing around, all of the clashing, all of the people getting arrested, the numbers again speak for themselves in the favor of ICE as far as how much work they were able to get done in Oregon, which is why we are probably seeing an influx of more clips extending beyond the ICE building as far as ICE tracking, ICE protesting, and advocacy within city councils. Now, the other reality of the situation for the Portland ICE building, we might have other Portland ICE buildings in Oregon. And there has been a lot of investigations, a lot of protesting, a lot of pushback as far as this new ICE building. We simply don't know where it's going to be. We're being told it could be in Newport, which is on the West Coast. We're being told there could be some sort of facility at the Portland airport. Again, a lot of these are rumors, but still, it takes a lot of the focus away from the Portland ICE building, and advocates, protesters, again, why waste your time standing in front of this building when there is other work to be done on the ground? With the influx of deportations and arrests, there has to be some way to house all of these illegal immigrants, and ICE, they do need a facility really bad in Oregon. They don't have a long-term facility. What you see at the Portland ICE building, that is a short-term facility for about 12 hours, and then from there, you get moved away to wherever in the country. So keep that in mind as well. We're probably not seeing a lot of protesters in front of the ICE building because of another ICE building that might pop up somewhere else. Now, I want to segue to this story. I'm going to let the video speak for itself. I'm curious how you guys feel about this.
Well, during this year's protests outside the South Portland ICE facility, many demonstrators brought with them a touch of whimsy by dressing in inflatable animal costumes. One in particular blew up, becoming a viral symbol of nonviolent resistance, worldwide, in fact. The frog. Now, Willamette Week has named that frog Portlander of the Year. To break it all down.
That's right. The Portland Frog has won Portlander of the Year. Portlander of the Year is what they're calling it.
For us, we are joined by Willamette Week's editor, Aaron Mesh. Nice to see you, Aaron.
It's good to be here.
So what was the thought behind a Portlander of the Year?
Well, originally, as the year began, we had this idea, we put it on the calendar, that we would choose a single person who, for good or ill, most influenced the city over the course of the year.
That's very interesting. For good or for ill. Okay.
And sometime around mid-October, we began to realize that it really wasn't a single person. It was sort of really a symbol that had become something that that stood for what Portland was seen in the national press as, and how Portlanders saw themselves. Sort of amphibious Spartacus, I guess you might say. It was the frog.
The frog, or as he refers to himself, the toad. So what was it about the frog/toad that...
And I am curious if you guys know anything about the Portland frog or the toad, if you guys have seen any other stories about him. I will say a lot of conservative media who has been covering this story are not too happy with this pick, but you guys can go and do your own research as to why that is. I've already done a whole video, I think, on him, and this particular news agency has also talked about him as well in a separate report.
Really blew up so much internationally.
It's funny. I feel like when we talk to people who have embraced this symbol, what they saw in the frog in this inflatable costume was some kind of throwback to Portland's weird funky, odd, irreverent style of being, almost as if like the Cacophony Society had returned.
Now, I am curious who he talked to, because the people that I talked to, and I am well aware of that position, but the people that I've talked to and what I have seen reported is that federal agents were not the biggest fans of these costumes because it was a way to deflect pepper balls or a way to get in the way of other protesters to protect them from pushing back against federal agents. So just so you are aware, the position from the Trump administration and some conservative media, not the biggest fans of the suit themselves, not in the aspect of it being a frog or what it looked like, but in the aspect of taking advantage of the narrative and physically trying to block off agents by simply dressing up as a frog.
The original founders of SantaCon.
Those are the accusations.
Or the zoo bombers who rode their bicycles fast down the hill. I think there was this sense that there was a way to bring that sense of whimsy or humor to a place that had been a little bit miserable and humorless during its protest against Donald Trump.
Okay, so leave your comments down below how you feel about the Portland Frog story. I am very curious how you guys feel, and it is true. A lot of global news outlets were talking about him and the antics behind the Portland Frog and the other inflatable costumes. Now, I do want to reiterate, the Portland story is not over. Although the Portland ice building story has really slowed down, I think the majority of people know that for anyone who's been paying attention to Oregon or Portland, but the story has not slowed down beyond the Portland ice building. Again, we are seeing something in Oregon that we've never seen before in other states. The accumulation of these counties or areas in Oregon having ice as a state of emergency, or saying, you know, we're in a state of emergency because of ice. That has happened before. And by the way, I'm not talking about weather. I'm talking about Homeland Security. This has happened before, but not on the scale of what's happening in Oregon. This reactive way to let people know that we know Homeland Security is in the area, thus we have a state of emergency.
Get ready for Rumble.
In my research and in my opinion, we really started to see this after the lack of protesters were showing up to the Portland ice building. All of a sudden, we started to see more of these states of emergency.
Ralph never attacked anybody.
This is why I think the story has really evolved to beyond the borders of the ice building. And look, if there's not a lot of action going down in Portland, you heard it straight from the president himself, the guard won't be there. But the president is confident there will be action at some point. Thus, the guard may be redeployed or get ready for a deployment. So we'll see what happens. And I really appreciate all of you guys for all of your support. For
Sorry, Saved by Ink. There's nothing I can do about it.
Really helping me through this Portland story.
I can't cater to any one person. I can't even cater to myself. Let me make this clear. If you think I want to shut my YouTube off and just go to Rumble right now, you're wrong. I don't. But you know that saying that Tommy always says about a certain type of women or a certain type of... That goes against the YouTube policy for content. So does saying the R word. There's nothing I can do about it. If you think I want to do what I'm about to do and shut off my YouTube, you're wrong. But I'm just taking a short little break to kind of refresh after my move. I took a couple this whole week. I got off from my regular job. I'm going to be making content here pretty soon. I got a good background. I think I'm going to use a sign here in this background. You like my background? It's a work in progress. I got my little refrigerator down here. I got Ralph. He's holding the American flag. I got my tapestry from Cyberpunk City. I got my belt, my name here. You know, I got some. I still have to fill this right here, but there's nothing here. I'll put like a little figurine. And then I got a lot of books here. I'm going to fill the rest of these shelves with nothing but books, right? Yeah, I got a sign, Polly. Isn't that nice? I thought it was going to be bigger, but it's perfect. It turned out to be perfect size. And I can make it any color. I just say it's like light blue right now. So all right, guys, we're going to go to Rumble. I had a lot more planned, but that's okay. I'll hit it tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I'm going to probably stream about 4 or 5 days a week. I can't do every day because then the expectation's every day. I have to have a couple days here and there to do other things and stuff like that. Thanks. I'm trying. I got my gear on. I got my shirt, you know. I'm excited about 2026. I don't make New Year's resolutions at all. I think that's stupid. If you're gonna do it, just do it. Why do you have to wait for the beginning of the year? And then there's an expectation that you put on yourself that you have to go hard from the beginning of the year. Just do it. Doesn't matter whether it's September 21st or April 3rd. It doesn't matter. Just do it. I don't make New Year's resolutions at all. I stopped doing that shit when I was a kid because I realized that it's pointless. Everybody gets all motivated for a couple weeks, and then 99% of people who make New Year's resolutions are just disappointed by February. So you might not even will do that, you know? Wish I can. It's a question of you get emojis now. You get access to the members only Discord. And yeah, there's just, you were gifted one. There's nothing really you should oh, yeah, and I'll add a couple more emojis as we get more members now, so I can add a lot more. So, guys, right now we're gonna go over to Rumble. Let me get the Rumble link for you. I'm sorry to do this. I have no choice, though. I have no choice. Here's the link to Rumble. Please go to the Rumble right now. If you do not, I'm pinning the link. If you do not have a Rumble account and you do not want a Rumble account, you do not have to get a Rumble account. It's just like YouTube. You can just click the link and go over there. There's 43 people. There's 62 here. This number should go to 0 and there should be over 100 over in Rumble. Please subscribe follow me over on Rumble. We have memberships over there too, but they're a little bit pricey because Rumble controls them. But as soon as I get into the partner program fully, which I'm working on right now, I passed the first phase of it. Then I think I can adjust that. But so if you wouldn't mind, please going over to Rumble right now. We are going to go full screen with Tommy. We are going to take this right here. We're going to do it right now like this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to come here with this. Then we're going to go here with this. Then we're going to turn this one. And this is still going to be the ball dropping in the corner, right? But for now, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And you know what? I could probably put his chat up there. Why don't I just do this? So I can put his chat up there too. How about that? That'd be pretty cool. What do you think about putting his chat up there? You think that's good? Make myself a little smaller. Now that I don't like the chat up there because then that cuts off his screen. I'll leave his name up there though. That way, if somebody needs to go subscribe to it, they can. Let's see. Let me adjust everything. Then we'll get over a Rumble. Okay. Just give me a second. Let me just adjust it all. All right, there we go. Wait. There we go. Perfect. That's perfect right there. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to Rumble. We're going to Rumble right now. Hello, Rumble. Good evening, Rumble. Hey, YouTube, I love you. Thank you so much. Watch my videos. More stuff's coming. I made a David Starr Rumble account. I've got 3 matches up. I'm going to add another match like every couple days, okay? I got like 50 or 60 matches. So stay tuned. Like that. Just go to my Rumble. You'll find it, okay? Here we go. And YouTube is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.